Welcome back to the Means Report. As promised, we want to talk about your health. It's a topic we cover a good bit here on the show. And now that the new year is really underway, we hope that your resolutions are sticking and we hope that your health is the best that it possibly can be. One way to stay in great shape is to watch what you eat. Also, exercise is important. We've talked about that. And I want to introduce a longtime friend of mine, Donna Plants. Donna is the owner of Professional Health Control. You know it as PHC, especially if you drive down Bobby Jones Expressway anytime. You know that PHC has been a fixture there for a long, long time. And Donna, thanks for being here. Welcome.
You're very welcome.
Now, well, I'm glad you're here. And you're a special person to me because it's been 10 years, we were talking before the show, since I lost the better part of 80 pounds. And the way that I lost all that weight and the way that I'm able to continue to maintain the weight loss and not buy bigger clothing is because of the good folks at PHC. They absolutely saved my life. And Donna, I can think of no better person to check in with when it comes to New Year's resolutions than you. So I guess my first question is, if somebody feels themselves slipping, as often happens as we enter the second quarter of the year.
Oh, yeah.
What can we do to turn it around? What can we do, whether it's diet or exercise or both, to stay in shape and keep those promises?
You need to go back to square one all over again. Why do you want to lose weight? Why do you want to get in shape? You want to write some reasons down, specific reasons. If you hated the way you looked in jeans or whatever it was, you want to write that down. I want to be healthier, I want to live longer, the real reasons, and recommit. Now remember, a goal without a plan is just a dream. So we got to put some action behind it. So you're going to list off, I'm going to exercise X amount of times a week, I'm going to eat healthy every day, I'm going to plan my meals. You just want to start over. You just have to make it a new thing.
What makes people slip? Is it the lack of a plan? Is it just January 1st they have this vision of what they might be able to do, but with no real game plan? Is that why we slip?
Yeah, if you don't have a plan to follow and you just hope you're going to lose weight because you just told yourself you would, nothing's going to happen. And time has passed, they've slipped, they fell off the wagon and they don't know how to get started. Have you ever quit exercising for a long time and then going back?
Oh, yeah.
It's almost impossible. So you build up your courage and you start over one step at a time. And you need to be accountable to someone. At PHC, that's what we want to see our clients twice a week for that, to make them ultra accountable. If you don't have a program you're going to, then be accountable to a person you trust and depend on.
Yeah, that's one thing I found with PHC. If you know a weigh-in is coming, it makes you a lot less likely to do things to throw yourself off track because you know that people are waiting, they're hoping that you succeed, and you want to make sure that you make them happy and yourself happy. So I love the accountability part of it. Also at PHC, we should mention that you don't really take a ton of food away from people. I remember when I went through it, I was still able to eat a lot of the foods I love. It's just that I understood what those foods did to me. Isn't that the gist?
Yes. You know, there's good foods and healthy foods, and it's not so much what you eat. It is in some cases, but it's more the amount and when you eat it sometimes. There's a lot of good food out there for us to eat. Are you gonna, what was your favorite food when you were on the program?
I loved tacos. I still do. Tacos are my all-time favorite food, and I ate 20 every Sunday night before I came to see you. I was almost 300 pounds, and I ate 20 every Sunday night. You didn't say stop eating tacos. You just said, Brad, here's what 20 do. Here's what 20 is going to do to you. And so I still had them, just not 20. And guess what? You'll survive.
I really didn't believe that a person ate 20 tacos.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he was pulling my leg.
Yeah.
He absolutely was telling the truth.
It's true.
Telling the truth.
Yeah, loved them. 3 plates of 6 and then 2 extra ones. Why I remember that, I don't know, but yeah, it was 20.
Do you still drink all your water?
I still drink a ton of water. Yeah, that's another thing. Drink water till you can't drink it anymore, and then drink some more. That's a huge help. What about children? We've done a lot of stories about childhood obesity. Donna, can y'all help children, and what's sort of the approach with them? Is it the same as grown-ups?
Well, we have, it's a little different, but it's generally the same. We have a student plan. We've helped children as young as 6 years old. Now that's very hard. You have to have the parents really with you on that. Up through college age. And we'll have 20 kids on it at any given time. We see them one-on-one, and we bring the program to their level. We tell the parents, you are the gatekeepers. What comes into your house goes through your hands. You have the food for this child in there, please. And if the other children don't have a weight issue and the least one does, then you have special food for this little guy, and they can eat whatever they want. But it's working great.
Once we get a game plan in place to achieve our goals, and once we get a diet that suits our lifestyle, how long before people can see results? I know a lot of people watching will be hesitant to get on any sort of plan because they think it takes forever.
I think, you know, I can tell in a week or two on people. And somebody like you that lost so fast when they first started, incredible. But after the first month, everybody's going to know. But on women, they'll say, did you get your hair cut? Do you have a new hairdo? They cannot figure out what makes you look a little bit different and a little bit better. And it's really the weight loss. So you see it quickly.
15 pounds in the first 7 days. I dropped 15 in 7 days.
Yeah.
And I think it's a matter of getting all that junk out of your body. Once you stop eating all the junk you eat, your body responds.
Yeah. You have to detox. You know, you put 20 tacos every Sunday, all the salt, everything that's in it. So you detox by drinking that water. And green tea, that's another good thing to drink.
Last thing I want to talk about is the life-changing effect that you do have. Once the goals are achieved, do you see just a completely different human being walking out of your office?
Yes.
And how do they keep it going for the rest of their lives? Talk about that.
Well, we have a maintenance program that follows. Current research says it takes about a year for your fat cells to get used to being small. They're big, they shrink, but they're still there. They never go away. So you've got to give them a year to reprogram. So we see our clients during that year to make sure they keep the weight off. They have to weigh in, I'd say at least once or twice a week on their own after they're finished with PHC. They've got to weigh themselves the rest of their lives. And you mentioned something about not going up another size no matter what. That's a great tip to tell everybody, is just stay focused on it, be aware.
And you feel your pants getting snug, back off, and never buy a bigger size. Donna, thank you so much for taking the time. I know you're busy, and I'm glad that you stopped by to share some of your thoughts with our viewers. I hope that they'll take advantage of some of the programs that PHC offers, and I appreciate everything you've done.
Thank you, Brad. I enjoyed it.
Absolutely. Donna Plants with PHC. Go see them. They will help you, and if anything Donna has said today has resonated with you, she's just a phone call away. When we come back, we're going to talk about this annoying pollen. We wish we could figure out how to make it go away. We'll see how it's impacting your life as we wrap up this edition of the Needs Report next.